What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. It's about time, Jay, and I'm back with another video. Now, this is the one thing I keep hearing over and over and over and over. Yo, Jay, is Jug the best tank in the game? Yo, Jay, I don't think Jug's the best tank. I feel like Captain America is. I feel like Entry is. I feel like Hawk is. Bro, listen, bro. Can y'all stop playing with my man's Jug and put some respect on his name? Now, don't get me wrong here, okay? One of the tanks that definitely does rival Jug, obviously, is going to be Captain America. Into a public which is stand, one nation, under God, and indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Okay, Captain America. Okay, cool. Now, I don't really have Captain America, but I have played with him. Obviously, you can play with assist units, and I advise everybody in the game to make sure you will play with assist units. When you're doing things to farm, use the assist units. They will carry you through them farm stages, because some of them stages, getting 3 stars for shit you're farming, be hard as shit. But that's besides the point. I need y'all to put some respect on my man's Jug. All right, you're not going to have, there's no other tank besides Entry, okay, that really rivals Jug when it comes to tankiness and damage. Overall damage, his damage is nasty. Now, let me say this right here, okay? When you first get Jug, the main problem with him was he had no taunt, right? But when you hit level 61, which most of you probably, if you're playing the game since day one, realistically, you're probably level 60 and up by now, or close to 60, almost there, probably level 55 and up by now. If you haven't been playing day one, then I get it. You're probably, if you end up getting a Jug, I pray to God you do. Ooh, I pray to God you actually do get you a Jug. But at 61, continuously to taunt enemies during the charge up of Crimson Rage. Okay, this right here is what took Jug. At first, Jug was an amazing damage dealer, a nice tank, but when you have somebody like Armor, you have somebody like Entry who taunts. That taunt is really mandatory in these late stages when the mobs want to attack your back units and your back units die before they get to do big PP damage. Okay, it's annoying. It irks my nerves. Okay, so this right here changed everything. But let's start with his skills, and let me tell you about Jug just a little bit. Okay, cool. This is his buff skill. This is the skill right here that starts up a taunt. Enters a charge state, halting basic attack. During the charge, Juggernut takes 50% less damage after 6 seconds. The charge ends, deals 56 to 60% of Juggernut's max HP as special damage to adjust enemies, a few enemies. Okay, this is very broken. You want to utilize his buff stance, okay? When you see he's about to die, you add this buff, he won't die. His next skill, Chaotic Curse, whatever this is, okay? Gains a shield equal to 21 to 22% of Juggernaut's max HP and gains a 75% ultimate energy. He is an ultimate abuser, okay? You want to abuse the ultimates. You want to abuse it. You want to abuse it. You really want to abuse it. When you abuse it, he goes crazy because he just, it's a never ending stop. It's a never ending stop. I'm telling you. Okay. And this is where his ult coming dash. You spam this. 75 ultimate energy. Spam this. You want to make sure you spam it every time. Always spam it. Dashes to the target's location, deals 105 or 112 of Juggernaut's max HP again, as special damage to all enemies in the half. Okay, this is AoE. All right, you're going to be spamming his ult a lot. All right, now let's talk about his little talents. Avatar of Destruction. Psiotic's Curse dispels a debuff, which is shield, right? Dispels a debuff, and Juggernut is immune to new debuffs while he has a shield. He has a dispel. During the charge up of Crimson Rage, which is his ult, each time Juggernut takes damage, increase the damage dealt at the end of the charge up by 1%. Nothing too crazy. And then we have this move right here. Deals Crimson Gem. Deals 13.2, 13.5 more damage if the Juggernut HP is higher than 50%. 9 times out of 10, his HP is going to be real good. Obviously, we being realistic here. The way the content is in this game, sometimes you're going to need a healer, sometimes you're not. Sometimes your tanks are going to tank, sometimes your tanks are not going to tank. It really depends on what level you are. If you're like 5 levels within that level of something that you're doing, it's going to be real easy. It's going to be real quick. You're going to get through it. Okay. HP is higher than 50%, takes 13% 2 or 30% 5 less damage if Juggernut HP is lower than 50%. Okay, so the higher the more HP you got, the more you tank, but he will take less damage if his HP is lower than 50%. Okay, he will do more damage when he had 50%, and he'll do less. He'll take less damage if he's lower than 50%. So once he gets lower than that 50%, he's tanking even more. All right, and then we have this here, Fist of Fury. Deals 2.83, 3% of Juggernut's max HP as special damage. All right, he is a unit. He is a unit. Here are the highlights and artifacts I use. Obviously, if you don't know, I'll tell you again. If you press details and you come over to this book right here, the Star Book. All right, if you never know what character builds what, you never know what character needs what, you never know what character needs what to do. If you don't know how a character is made, how you know how a character needs what they need to become damaged, to do what damage they after they do before they do the damage, when the damage is done, press this book right here. Okay, this book will lead you to a victory. All right, you want to give him Asgard's shield. Increases Warrior's defense by 10%. Obviously, you want to get a purple one. You really don't want to rock a blue, but if you're at that state when all you have are blues, put it on. The Unstable Molecules increase the Warrior's attack by 10%. This varies. Sometimes I have this on. Sometimes I put 10% HP. But right now, we're going to use this so you can see his damage, okay? And understand why he's a better tank than most, okay? Damage plus tank always wins over tank plus tank, because it's just a tank. Who wouldn't want a little extra damage from somebody who tanks the same way as another person who just tanks? Think about that. Keep that in your mind. Keep it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it really wouldn't make sense. The teams, they want you to go with Scarlet Witch, Emma. Realistically, if you're going for DPS, this is the team you want to go with. But let's say if you don't have this team, you don't have to build this team, okay? Even if you don't have that team, you don't have to build that team. You can go anything as long as you have Jug on your team as a tank. You can go anything as long as you have a tank on your team. As long as you have a tank, you go whatever you want as long as you have a tank. All you need is a tank, okay? Here's his highlight. Obviously, I'm using the Moth Within free-to-play card. From this is Hawk's free-to-play card, but it works on Jug. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So the Warrior's HP increases by 60%. Enemies adjust to the wearer. Adjust to the wearer. Deals 8% less damage to the wearer. Okay, he gets a HP increases by 60%. He takes 8% less damage. Simple as that. Nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing really crazy about this card. Now, did I talk about his passive? Let's talk about his passive, okay? So, he deals 13.2% more damage if Juggernut's HP is higher than 50%. Takes 13.2 less damage if Juggernut's HP is lower than 50%. Okay? Simple as that. It's the same thing as Actually, I did talk about his passive. Sorry. I think I did talk about his passive. I did talk about his passive. Let's get past that. I did talk about his passive. I thought I didn't talk about his passive. But obviously, team comp, like I said, Jug, plus your damage dealer, plus a healer. Some stages you're going to need a healer. Some stages you're not going to need a healer at all. But for me, we're going to go over to, yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's go over here. Fuck it. We're going to go to stage 66. Straight up. I'm going to do Jug. And I'm going to try to see if Jug could just pull straight damage through this. Like, I'm going to try to see if I can show you his damage. But 9 times out of 10, you got to understand it's just a tank. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is do this right here. Let's start getting his damage up slowly. All right. Now we don't have a taunt card because this is when he comes in handy. So we're just gonna waste a few cards. We're gonna get his buff up. Boom. Now this stage is hard as hell. So if you see him not tanking, this stage was just annoying. It's challenges, you know. If you know, you know. Challenges is hard. Challenges is annoying. Like you really have to be that certain level. But you see the damage right there. We're gonna hit him once. Bop. Not too much, not too bad. All right, let's get a little heal up. But as you can see, he is tanking. When you come to the stage, you're gonna understand what I mean by the damage is nasty. All right, damage is filthy. Okay, the damage is filthy. All right. So, okay, I'm gonna put this down right here. Boom. We're going to do buff up. Why not? He don't really have his ult right now. I'm not really getting enough cards. Let's put his buff card up, shield card up. So the ult, remember, if you use that shield card, he gains 75% ultimate gauge. So we want to get that up. Boom. Let's attack him again. Damage is not too bad. I'm probably not really going to be able to show his good damage here just because this right here, he was tanky. Okay, this guy right here is tanky as shit. All right, if you don't come out here with Scarlet Witch, it's gonna be one hell of a fight. Okay, it's gonna be one hell of a fight. This is like end game challenges is definitely end game content for sure. Okay, so we're gonna buff him again. Boom. I'm gonna wait a little bit, put that heal up. I'm just throwing out anything as of right now until I get more cards of him. So we have to shield back up. Give me that. We can run the O up. Okay. So we put the attack 1. Dash it up. I should have had Emma's, whatchamacallit. But as for a tank, that's pretty good damage. Okay, for a tank, and he's still tanking a lot. Minus the healer I need, because I'm not really healing that much. Let's be realistic here, right? I wasn't doing crazy heals, okay? I wasn't doing crazy heals. I'm not really getting any of his cards, and it's getting annoying. It's because of Emma, bro. Emma, for some odd reason, her cards just goes before everybody's. Nice little buff. And as you can see, less damage, and he's gaining damage as he does that. We are going to heal though for this one, just because it's a simple fact. At the end of the day, the stage is hard. Let's get his ultimate up. Give me this. Emma thing is right there. We throw the buff out. Emma's 1. Well, Emma's 3. Right. Okay. Let's dash it up. How much damage we talking? 47k from a tank. Let's just keep that in mind. He just did 47k from a tank. It's just a tank. It's just a tank. It's absolutely just a tank. There's nothing else for him. He's just a tank. He's just a tank. He's not no crazy damage dealer. He's not somebody who's going to sit there and go crazy and do whatever. He's just a tank. Oh my God. How much damage we talking? 100k from a tank. Damn, Emma did 100k too. Okay, Emma. 100k from a tank. All right. Who's still taking 58,000 damage. Just keep that in mind as we continue this. All right. Now, I will do another stage where there's mobs so you can really understand how good he is, right? Because he really excels against mobs. It's not really against damage dealers. He's more of a mob player, right? Because of his AoE that he does after he does his buff card, he attacks the ground and hits everybody who's in a low facility of him, right? So let's have this card waiting, right? I'm just gonna pop out a couple of bullshit because I'm not getting his cards once again because everybody priors before him. Buff card up. We're just going to see the damage right here before we do anything else, right? You see the damage yourself, 27k, okay? And now understand, all these people are tanky, so keep that in mind. We're going to put this up. Pop Emma's 3, bada bing, bada boom. All right, now you could, maybe I can get at least 3. That's not bad. What is that? 70k. And now we do a buff. Don't attack him. Come over here and attack me. Shield up plus. So they're really not going to do no damage to you. They're not. I mean, honestly, I don't even need a healer this game at all. I don't need a healer for this one. I'm telling you, challenges. There's certain times you're going to need a healer. There's certain times you're not. And your tank is just going to tank, right? Now we got his buff card. Stop attacking my back lineup. Get over here. That's what we like. Now we're gonna apply this down because he is about to use his one. 49k. Beautiful. No heal needed. I'll just throw that out just because for fun. Shield up. Can we get an attack card? No attack card, but we will do a defense down. That's the best I can do. Actually, we'll do Emma's 1 also. Oh, you're seeing that damage. You're seeing the damage here. He works crazy against mobs. He's a mob killer. 100k from a tank. From a tank. This is from a tank. This is not a damage dealer. This is not a striker. This is a damn tank. And if you see my last video, you know entry rivals that. Entry does good damage for a tank, but Jug, he's over the charts. Like I said, once he got that taunt, he's 10 times better than half the tanks here. And honestly, he's 10 times better than Hawk. And don't get me wrong, Hawk is a way better tank than Jug when it comes to tanking. But why would you not want the best of both worlds, right? And the one thing that Hawk doesn't have that just puts him down on the tier list, he doesn't have a taunt. His taunt, man. I wish this man had a taunt. If this man Hawk has a taunt, bro, listen. Oh my God. It will be a game changer. Okay. It would change the game. It would make Hawk 10 times better than half the units here, and plus he's free to play, so it'll really make him 10 times better than half to play. If Hawk had a taunt plus that heal card, brother, man, listen, you might have to watch out for Hawk. That man is ballistic. Okay, that is a little crazy to have a freaking heal card plus a taunt. They knew exactly what they was doing with Hawk, because they know that would be unstoppable, because it'll just be endless healing plus your healer plus Hawk with the crazy taunt to just come in and attack down. Imagine if you had that. Yo, bro, listen, this man would be insanely so good. It would be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? He'll be too good. I'm gonna be honest with you. He'll be too good. But enough ranting on. It's your boys by Time J. I'm out. I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, and share. Peace.